So this is the part you all have been waiting for. We are going to start building the report. So to begin with, we're gonna go and get a text box just so we can write what this is all about. This is a financial report. I'm gonna put that there. Uh, if you go here, you can see properties. Not properties, sorry. Effects. In effects, you can choose a background color. Let's put a nice color right there for now as a placeholder. We can also make this one white, like this. Yeah, that works. So we can see it more clearly. Maybe to see it even better, make it bold and big. Let's see. Now that's a financial report header. So we have this. Let's put some data on the screen now. First thing we want to put profit and maybe profit by date is the way to go. So this is a lot of data right now. The way it works, if when you have an element here and you click the element, you have its special, all of its special traits here. So if I click here, I haven't selected an element, so this space is free. I can, if I click, something new will pop here. But if I click this, I get all of the data that I have assigned, and now I can play with it. So after I've clicked it, well, I don't really want the day, right? The day is not very important. I do, however, want the month, the quarter, and the year. I'll just show you if I deselect them what will happen. So right now I have month, and you get the data by month. But if I have quarter, we get the yearly quarter. If I have year, we can also do it only by year. You see we have only 2 years, so we have only 2 bars. But if I put quarter, we have more quarters, but we usually would want it in month. So look at the data now and see if you can clearly see the ups and downs. One way to improve it is to use a line chart. Line chart really helps you see how the trends are going. So we're going to use line chart for this one because it's easier. And we have already profit by date. Let's put some countries so we can get a better view of where we're selling and how we are doing. So this is a map. And we're going to use it to find. So what we just did is we dragged and dropped the countries. So you can see when I click map, I dragged and dropped the countries. And here we can select different countries and see how they performed. But we also want these dots here on the map to be representative of the quantity of the profits. So what we're going to do is we can either select it or drag and drop it. So now these dots, even though they seem similar, they're not similar in size, they're actually not. They're representative of the profits that each country, in this case, has made. So one way that we can also improve our report is if we take sales by product per segment. And now we have this new element here. You saw what I did? I just clicked on a blank space and I selected it and it created the element. If I click on the element now, it will show me whatever I have selected. So let's put it here. If this is not looking like this, I'm using a clustered column chart to visualize this one. So let's make it look nice. Let's connect these. Oh, that's actually good. And maybe just like that. And we can even, yeah, I think this is fine. So now we can select and see the different ratios, margins per country. And we also can see we have a little legend here, which tells us what the data and the colors are representing. And we can see per each region. But we don't have a timeline. We have a timeline here, but we cannot be specific about the time. So we can fix that. So we click here on the empty space and we can add the calendar. So we click on date and it will show us a lot of dates, but we don't want to look at them like this. we want to go here in the visualizations and make it into a slicer. We click the slicer one, and now if you don't have this list, you need to go uh, to format your visual, and here you'll have slicer settings. Make sure it is a vertical list. In the beginning, it will probably be a slicer that you can move around from both ends, but you can go into the option and change it like this. So we don't really need the day. What is this? Yeah, okay, it's by quarters. We don't really need the quarter. We don't really need the day. So we only need the month, and for the data to be represented by the month, by year and by month. We can also add the quarter, but if we add the quarter, it will override the month because it's a bigger denominator, I guess. So we want to leave month as the smaller grain because it will give us more detailed data about a smaller period of time. So now we can choose to see the data for 2023. We can choose to combine different months by holding control and selecting different months. And now you can actually see that the dots have different sizes. So for September through December, Europe has been performing the best, or at least better than the United States. For example, the United States has 552 sum of profit, 1,000. Europe, you have a million and 100 and something. So pretty good. You can also select the whole year plus certain months or whatever you want to, and you'll get a very responsive graphs. So this is kind of it. And yeah, if you have any questions, we're probably standing on the other side of the room. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. If you're not great with colors, like I am, you can go into view and you can choose a specific design. So I'm gonna use the executive design because it was kind of the design. Oh, I guess I'm using it already. That's why everything looks so nice. But you can just click the executive design and it will give you these nice colors, and everything will be thematically matched. Or I'm not a designer, I can't explain this. It just makes it easier to choose the right colors. Colors do matter, some of them, and we're gonna talk about that a little bit more in class. But if you have any questions, yeah, you're welcome to ask, and thank you for watching.